Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles. Here today to show you a 2020 Can-Am X3. This is the Turbo RR. This model has extra horsepower than some of the other turbo models. It's outfitted with 35-inch Outlaw high lifter mud tires. It's got Fox reservoir shocks. It's got the ATV high clearance A-arms that move the center of the axle forward so you can put the bigger tires on. It's got a front bumper, aluminum skid, and a winch with synthetic rope. These are real aggressive mud tires. If you're wanting to drive around the neighborhood or go to a deer lease, they're almost like tractor tires. They're really probably a little too aggressive for just driving around. But if you get them in the mud, that's where they shine. It's got electric power steering. It's got one of the high dollar flip out windshields. So when it gets warm, you can just kind of pop it open. It's got a high dollar Pro Box Tops sound system with integral Pro lights, front and rear. Those are LED. The interior is black and kind of a lime green or almost a yellowish green. It's got an aftermarket shifter track, aluminum shifter, front differential lock, 2 and 4-wheel drive. It's just got a little over 1,000 miles. We've checked the fluids and they're clean. We did order a set of brake pads and we're going to put them on. This is your light bar switches and they work. Also has the Bluetooth sound system with a big amplifier and a nice zipper storage bag up top to keep everything clean and dry. The steering column tilts. It's got nice seat belts, little net on the back, rear view mirror. It even says it's built for battle. We'll walk around the outside. It's actually in pretty good shape. There's not any real damage on it. A few little scrapes from going off-road. It's got the lowers on the doors. Trailing arm suspension. It's got the Super ATV aluminum links with heim joints. Then you got the boxed receiver hitch to tow. In Texas, you can license these for the street. It's more neighborhood use, only a 2-mile radius of where you live. It's got the air intake, snorkel, and the breather for the belt. But it's a turbo. And it's got lots of power. You put your foot in it with that power key and it will jump. But it's been very well maintained. These tractor tires get a few surface cracks. They're tubeless, but they're fine for what they're designed for. I probably wouldn't get on the highway and cruise at 70. As I mentioned, the brake pads that one looks pretty good. But the inside ones on the front were pretty thin. We just ordered a complete new set. We're going to replace all of them front and rear. But it's a nice unit. It's got rock sliders. And that top, I believe, is $2,000 or $3,000. You can price out a Pro Box top for an X3 and see how much they are. I know they're pretty expensive. But it's a great unit. It's already built. You don't have to start adding a bunch of stuff. The previous owner said he had 10,000 in extras, including the wheels, tires, A-arms, skid, the skid plate, the top, the windshield, the Nerf bars. So you start adding all that stuff up, the links on the back, and it gets real expensive. He did keep the stock muffler, so it's not real loud like some of them are. It runs good. The tires ride kind of rough. But we're here at Texas Best Used Motorcycles. We can ship it anywhere in the USA or anywhere in the world. In fact, I want to start it and let you hear it run. It's a fuel-injected 3-cylinder turbo. Really, the power plant is the deal on these Can-Ams. They're smooth and really put out the horsepower. There's your electric power steering, and you can see as I turn the wheel, there's no play. I mean, I touch the wheel and the tire moves. Step around to the back, you can hear the engine. It's smooth. It's ready to play. But if you're looking for a big ride weekend, there's places here in Texas where people go, Louisiana, there's a group in Florida. And you can also change the wheels, put some bead locks and maybe some 32-inch rock crawler tires and take it rock crawling. But it's a nice wide stance. You can also take it to the sand dunes, put some sand tires on it. So it's a multiple use unit. The main thing is it has the horsepower to get the job done. But thanks for looking, thanks for your time. I'm going to show you the flaws that I can find. Some of the wheels have some scratches on them, pretty normal for off-road use. Up here on the sides, it looks really good. There's a little scrape right here on the decal. Again, it's pretty minor. A little scrape right here. This wheel actually looks pretty good. There's a little chip right there. The lights all work. The winch cable looks good. It's a synthetic rope. This wheel has some scrapes on it. You can see right here. Little scrape marks on the side, but again, normal for the kind of vehicle that it is. But thanks for looking. Thanks for your time. Hope to see you in our showroom soon. And if you want to buy it online, we can ship it to you. Just give us a call. We'll get a shipping quote. But it's a built for, let's just say it's a purpose-built unit. Have a great day. I'm Bronco Bob wishing you happy trails.